Adios, cannabis. Love March time of year in Mexico City. The jacaranda flowers in bloom and the weather is gorgeous. Anyway, I'm Paul, an English guy, showing you Mexico through my eyes. And today I'm going to talk about things Mexico does better than anywhere else on the planet. And of course, as usual, this is just my opinion. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. Whatever. All I'm doing is sharing with you some things that I personally think Mexico does really well compared to other countries from my experience living here. Let's eat in here, everyone. So popular. Must have amazing food. Like $1 million croissants. Seriously, we're not going in there, although I am sure it's a very nice place, to be fair to the hard-working owners. But instead, we're going to go somewhere just up ahead, and it's far more true Mexico, the Tianguis. Yes, welcome to the Tianguis, everyone. And if you don't know, a Tianguis is a common sight in Mexico. Some local road where once a week it's closed off for a market. Because the first thing that Mexico does better than anywhere else in the world is, of course, street food. And when I say street food, I mean all food in general, to be honest. Food in Mexico is just the best, isn't it? Without a doubt, Mexico does street food better than anywhere else in the world. And in a Tianguis like this, you can find so much amazing Mexican food from different regions. It's basically a cultural food fest for the whole world to enjoy. And I had so many choices of tacos to eat in the market, and I already ate. So what did I go for? Well, I got some tacos de michiotes. Now, michiote is a dish dating back to pre-Hispanic times of Mexico. It's meat that's been seasoned in chili and herbs and wrapped in a tough, semi-transparent outer membrane or skin, whatever you want to call it, of the leaves of the maguey plant, giving it a special flavor, and then steam cooked. And I made what I think is an epic taco. This is how it began. I then added pineapple, squeezed some lime juice, added some salsa, added some nopales, more salsa, and then more lime. Beautiful, cultural, true Mexican, delicious. By the way, if any of you are wondering what I do away from YouTube, well, look at this. And I want to give a special shout out to my fans who also watch True Mexico. It was great meeting with you all the other week at this industry event. See you again in 2020. I'm outside Arena Mexico, everyone. It's known as the Cathedral of Lucha Libre, and it's the largest arena built specifically for wrestling in the world. There's a show tonight, which is why you see so many merchandise stores being set up selling the famous Lucha Libre masks and other interesting items which caught my eye today. Anyway, the next thing Mexico does better than anywhere else is professional wrestling. Now, I know some of you will be thinking, well, WWE is way better. And of course, you are entitled to think that, and it's commercially the most successful series internationally, that's for sure. However, many people around the world are starting to believe that Lucha Libre is, well, better than WWE. This article from a UK magazine argues that point and calls it a classier form of wrestling and urges people to consider it. The thing about Mexican wrestling is that it requires far more athletic skill. The emphasis often is on spectacular aerial maneuvers rather than just muscles and brute force. And walking around here today, I even got talking to a Japanese family buying tickets for a show. They told me last year there were Mexican luchadores in Japan putting on shows for the fans there. So yeah, it's subjective which one is better, WWE or Lucha Libre, but for me and many others, Lucha Libre wins. He's gonna stop for us.
Cannabis. Cannabis. Sí.
Adios, cannabis. Look, it's our friend Cannabis again. What a legend. Anyway, the next thing Mexico does better than anywhere else in the world is, of course, parties. Because Mexicans have this amazing ability at focusing on what really matters. The celebration between friends and family at a party. Now, to explain all this, I will tell you a little story that happened to me that was absolutely insane for my Mexican girlfriend. So, once upon a time, I was in London dating a Mexican girl, and I had been with her for about 5 months. Well, I was invited to a friend's wedding, and I mean because I was invited to the church, the dinner and the party. However, my Mexican girlfriend was only invited to the church and the party, but not the dinner. And yeah, she was understandably upset. This was a British mentality of practical party organisation, everything controlled, versus a Mexican mentality of, above all, let's all celebrate life, even if the party gets a bit out of control. And in the story, I guess the wedding budget only allowed for a set number of meals. They had to decide who to chop off the list. My rank was lower at that wedding. I wasn't family. She was just my girlfriend, not my wife, that kind of thing. And in my British mind, it was understandable. For my Mexican girlfriend's mind, an absolute fucking disgrace. And I do remember her telling me, well, you people can't dance at parties anyway, like us Mexicans can. And to finish today's video, I want to do a quick fire section where I mention 2 more things Mexico does better than anywhere else. First, welcoming foreign tourists to Mexico. I've traveled a lot, and Mexico hospitality is without doubt the best. Mexicans will give you the time of your life. Remember my wedding story earlier? Well, in Mexico, you might make a new Mexican friend one day, and the next they are telling you, my home is your home, my cousin's wedding taking place tonight is your party too, and you're coming this evening. And secondly, this amazing warmth also transfers to how Mexicans support things they are passionate about. Mexico also has the best fans in the world. And in the World Cup in Russia last year, there were so many comments from international media about just how amazing Mexican fans are. And away from football, in the world of music, movies, all that kind of stuff, it's exactly the same. And I love it. I feel proud of Mexico when I see famous English people who come to Mexico and they mention that the Mexican fans are just the best. And by the way, changing subject, if anyone can contribute to subtitles for this episode, the link is below in the description. And thank you to everyone who translates my videos so more people can enjoy them. Check this out. This is a common sight in Mexico City, and it's quite interesting for me because the natural wiring of a dog in the wild would be to be in a pack of other dogs, right? Rather than being with humans, running for sticks and balls and all that nonsense. And they're always so well behaved like this, you know. It's very interesting if you like dogs like me. What a beautiful Mexican sunset we have to end today's video. And of course, Mexico does loads of things so well, I couldn't talk about them all today. So tell me in the comments what you think Mexico does best. Anyway, I'm out of here now. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and share it with your friends. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, why not click on another one of my videos there and subscribe. A massive thank you to all my patrons on Patreon. You can also support my work by donating via Patreon or PayPal. The links are below. Anyway, I'm Paul. This is True Mexico. Hasta luego.